there, this is a all drugstore makeup tutorial with the exception of a primer. I did not have a drugstore primer. Starting out with this Jane Cosmetics cream color eyeshadow to set the primer. So I'm going to use this tape because I'm going to be doing a winged liner, and using tape helps me because both of my eye shapes are different, plus I have hooded eyelids, so using tape just helps me out and I don't have to worry that my wing liner is going to look different from each other. Okay, so I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Lacquer liner in Blackest Black from the drugstore. It's a really good option. It's super black, super creamy, and I really like this one. Probably like it better than my high-end gel eyeliners. Okay, so I'm going to start out by using this L'Oreal La Palette Nude 2 color. I'm going to take this mauvey brown type color and put it into my crease, a little bit above my crease because I have hooded eyelids. I'm taking it in a very light layer and just building it up, working it up, blending it in, and just doing it on both sides, just seeing that I place it, pretty evenly. And then once I get it placed where I want it, then I'll start to go into it and deepen it up and make it a little bit darker, but still making sure that I'm blending. Okay, so next I'm going into this second to the end color. It's just a really light rose gold type color or rosy mauve color, and I'm just applying this all over my eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to wet that same color with the same brush just to intensify the color and make it pop a little bit more. Okay, so next I'm going to go into this light pink type color to blend out that dark mauve color that we put in our crease earlier. This way the colors just transition really evenly and nicely. Okay, and then you're just going to see me going back and forth through the crease color and then the color above that, just blending everything out so it just transitions very nicely up to the brow bone. Okay, so I'm going to go back into that lacquer liner and just redefine all the work that I did a little bit earlier, making it look a little bit nicer, a little smoother, more of a smooth line instead of so jagged, and just putting that liner back in place. Okay, now that I have my liner in place, I'm just going to take off that tape and check out my work. Okay, this is from NYX and it's a primer spray, and I'm just going to spray that all over my face and then take this Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. I don't have a foundation from the drugstore just because it's really hard to color match me with a drugstore foundation. I do have drugstore powders, but I didn't have a foundation to use. So I'm just going to put this concealer to help brighten up my skin, and then you'll see me putting it on that dark spot that I have to conceal that. But it pretty much covered up everything I needed to cover up. Okay, so I'm using this L'Oreal True Match powder with my damp beauty blender. You can also use the Real Technique sponge, but I just happen to grab this one by default. Using the sponge will help you apply your makeup, especially foundations or powders, and help blend it out where you're not looking too cakey, and you really can't overdo it when you use these sponges. Okay, now I'm using this e.l.f. eyebrow kit with this e.l.f. eyebrow brush, and I'm just using the powder to define my eyebrows just a little bit. Now I'm going to use this Jordana eyebrow pencil. It's more of a wax with a colored tint to it, and I'm just using it to help shape my eyebrows and brushing it out with this spoolie from the e.l.f. brow brush. Taking this Essence Make Me Brow to set everything in place. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that color that we used in our crease. That is the brown mauve type color, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to use my Maybelline Falsies in the waterproof mascara version. Don't mind that smudge, I got a little excited. And I'm just going to apply a couple of thick coats, and this is waterproof, so if we laugh, if we cry, it's not going to go anywhere. Also, I'm going to take that lightest shade from the palette to put it in my inner corner and very lightly underneath my brow bone. Okay, so I'm going to go back into that L'Oreal True Match and just going to use it to set everything so nothing travels below the lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Jane Cosmetics bronzer just to warm up my skin a little bit, doing that whole E3 type motion. Now I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Highlight as my highlighter. It's a gorgeous, non-glittery, but full of sheen highlight. Now I'm taking Milani's Berry Amore blush. It's a beautiful pink blush, pinky golden color. It's gorgeous. Now I'm going to take this Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in Enchantment. These lip liners are very creamy and very easy to work with. Now I'm using Milani's Plum Rose lipstick. These lipsticks smell really nice and are super pigmented. I use this Maybelline Color Elixir to top off my lips and give my lips a little bit more of a pout. Alright guys, that's it. I wanted to use all drugstore products so that you could go out and recreate this look. I hope you enjoyed it. Mwah! This is a collaboration video with other ladies from YouTube. Go check them out because they're all doing different prom looks.